I'll be going through the answers quickly, so make sure your course book is open and in front of you. And please stop and rewind the video as you need to. So, got your book open in front of you? Are your answers in capitals? Want to know why the answers are the answers? Then let's go. For question number 1, if we have a look before the gap, we can see that we've got an adjective. And just before the adjective, we can see that we've got of. Both of these language clues tell us that we need a noun of some kind. And the noun that we need is not employment, because that doesn't fit the context. What we need is the negative form, which is unemployment. For question number 2, we've got an article and an adjective, both of which need a noun, which is not in the text, which is why we've got to put it into this gap. And in this case, the noun that we need is shortage. Question number 3, just before the gap, we've got an adjective, negative. Negative what? What is the adjective negative modifying? It's of course modifying a noun, which we have to put into this gap. And if we have a look at the stem word, it is perceive, which means that the noun form is perception or perceptions. Why is it the plural form? Well, it talks about the hospitality sector. In the hospitality sector, there are many different aspects. Clearly, the singular form is not correct in this context. The plural form is, which is why the answer is perceptions. For question number 4, we've got the gap before the noun. So what we need here is an adjective to modify the noun. What kind of employees? Prospective employees. Question number 5 refers back to the sentence before. The sentence before talks about prospective employees, low wages, unsociable hours, and a lack of career opportunities. And then straight away in the next sentence it says, these what? Well, the word that we need, the noun that we need, refers back to those 3 things that were just mentioned. And of course that means the noun has to be a plural, which is why the answer is assumptions. For question number 6, the language pattern is to improve. What do you improve? Well, the language pattern is to improve plus noun. In this case, they want to improve recruitment. Question number 7, just before the gap, there is an adjective. What is that adjective modifying? Which noun is it modifying? Of course we don't know, which is why we've got to include it. And if we have a look at the stem word is open, which means that we can either say opening or openings. And the reason why it's the plural form that we need is because of the word many before career. Many career openings. For question number 8, if we have a look at the language pattern, it says this may only happen in circumstances. This gap needs to be an adjective which modifies the noun that follows, which means that the adjective that we need is exceptional.